What's up everybody, today we're going to go over the Daggerfall Covenant grinding locations. If you don't know who that is, you might be a Breton, a Reguard or an Orc. So let's have a look at the first location, and this is going to be from level 3 to level 10. You're going to stay here, and I'm just running over and I'll show you on the map in a second. As you can see already, there's a lot of mobs here. You can easily run between them, like probably round the few up and AoE. Of course, this is always better to do it with a friend, so get your buddy out here, start grinding with them. Oh crap. Let's do that. Okay. So, yeah, this is the first area. It looks like this, and on the map you can find it here. When you first start out in the Daggerfall Covenant, you'll start out in this island here called Stormhaven, this desert thing, and then you'll move on to Betnik here, an Orc Island, and then eventually you'll get to the main city in the starting zone, Glenumbra, and the starting city is going to be Daggerfall, obviously Daggerfall Covenant. So when you end up in here, hopefully you'll skip over the tutorial, you can teleport straight from that starting island to this city, and you're going to move over to here, this mill, Dellin's Mill, and this is where all the mobs are going to be located for you for your first location up to level 10. And we'll be moving on to the next area very shortly. Let me just get there first. Hold on guys. Alright, location number 2 has lost me. Right, zone 2. See this big city here, Aldcroft. You're gonna run up here, and I'm just gonna teleport here. This is the city, kind of what it looks like. We're in the swamp now, and we're just gonna head on down to the next location for our grinding adventures. And there's obviously a cliff here, so we're gonna have to go around. And there's a handy little gate for us to go through up here. So, ooh, werewolves. Okay, we are almost there. So we're actually heading to this area here. Hello. Hello, allies. Okay. So we're almost there. And it's in this area here. I've already done the quests here, so there's no mobs. But when this is normally here, there's a big battle going on between the humans of this area, the Bretons, and the werewolves, and there will be loads of mobs for you to kill in here that you can just AoE grind off of until level 16. And now once you've hit level 16, we're actually going to be moving on to a different map altogether. We're going to a beautiful place called Stormhaven, and that's just directly north in here. So we are here right now. You're going to have to run all the way up to Stormhaven. The next area in Stormhaven is actually going to be just outside this keep here. I'm going to zoom out so you can see a full picture. And we're going to go right around here, and I'm just going to teleport straight there so you guys can see exactly where to go. Okay, so we have arrived at the crossroads. This next grinding location will tie you over until level 20. So you should be about 16 when you get here. And obviously these mobs are not level 20 for me, but they will be around your level, and you can stay here until level 20. There are these little camps you can move between and AoE grind as usual. So once you hit 20 after grinding at this little campsite, we're actually going to move on. Same map again, just a bit further downstream over in this general area up here. There's quite a lot of places you could grind up here, but I'll show you relatively some of the better ones. We have arrived at the next location in Stormhaven. You should be around level 20 at this stage, and the main area you're going to stay in is around here called this Weeping Giant place. So for reference, we start out up here. So you would have come through this map here, you walk all the way down to the very end basically, and you're going to have a couple caves that you can do, some sky shards you can collect, there's a boss there, all of these things do really good experience. And I'm just going to show you
Asura, please help me.
what it looks like. when I can get up there, so we've got to go around. But no, literally all of this is prime grinding territory. As you can see already, there's groups of mobs all around. And groups of mobs again. I might die. Another mob. So just head all around. Just keep going in circles around here. Respawn time's really good. You get nice little groups. If you've got a friend, that's ideal. So you can just AoE grind together. And you can basically stay here until level 25. And at this point we're actually going to switch maps. So you can continue grinding, power leveling through the Elder Scrolls. Very quick and easy way to level grinding for sure. Especially if you've got someone else to do it with. There's some crazy looking stuff out there which I don't really want to visit right now. Oh, purple. I'm trying to level that. I haven't gotten very far still, but as it's only been a few days since I did that other. Oh, that was cool. That was awesome. What the hell? Oh, Jesus. Okay, so this stuff sometimes happens to me, which is not ideal. Oh, Jesus. We're gonna blast them down. And die. Okay. So, yeah, that was a good amount of experience to do random drop-ins like that. I'm not sure. I think my log ball just really doesn't like me. And moving on to the next location. Right, so next area you're going to go to after you've hit level 25 is hopefully you'll get some of these teleports back on the other side of the map, because we're actually going up here into Rivenspire. And first location is very easy. It's literally straight when you go in past these gates in this farm it's going to be. So I'm just going to teleport up there for you guys. And this next area was actually quite funny, I suppose. Go past these big gates up there, and you're just going to go straight ahead into this little farm area. There's going to be some limping guy that comes towards you. Don't give him any attention. Alright, so this is the area. Lots of little groups, very close together, really good spawn time. You can literally just run around, gather like 6 or 8 mobs at once and AoE kill them. They go down really fast, especially when you're like at a low level for the area. I mean when you're not my level. So they go down really fast when you're in your 20s. So this place is going to be 25 to 30. Alright. And the next area, once you hit around 30, we're actually going to head to the desert. Here. We've got to go here. And I don't have a teleport. There is actually a boat that goes there. Let's try it out. So we want to try to find a boat to the desert. I'm going to head down. Oh, no, that's the boat to that weird place. Don't tell me. Oh! There is a boatmaster in Wayrest that will take you to the desert. His name is Zildel. So here he is, and I'm down here. So what you need to do is go to Wayrest, this town, head to where the big boats are, and he's actually next to this boat here on the left when you're zoomed in like this. So here is the Hidel, I don't know how to say it.
Seems there are more boats coming and going than drops of water in the sea.
Well, I seriously doubt that. Okay. So we're on the way to the Alik'r desert. And this grinding location is actually really easy because it's in the town, believe it or not. Kind of. It's just outside the town. Yes. Okay. So we're actually really close to the grinding location now. You should be around level 30 at this point in the game. And this place is actually going to be quite a good chunk of your leveling, simply because this location is probably the best one out of all of them so far. And here you're gonna stay until level 38, and we have arrived. These zombies, guys, they're the best. So what you can do is round these up. They're gonna be super squishy. They're all melee as well, which I love. They're really slow, so you can just round them all up, just blast them out with some AoEs, and job done. No need to worry about your life or anything like that. Sometimes this area can get pretty annoying with other people grinding, but usually you can get away with 2 or 3 groups around here. So someone can stay in this little area here, this little basin, if you can see, kind of, and just round these up. Someone can be on that hill up there, and then past the hill there's another location. Just kind of find where works the best for you. But there will be people there for sure. It's a very popular area, and you spend a long time there compared to the other locations where you stay there for just like a few levels or 5 levels. But here you'll actually stay for 8 levels, so comparatively it's gonna be busier. Once you hit level 38 or around there, if you get too bored and you just can't handle it anymore, we're actually gonna head into Bangkorai. You're gonna have to teleport from the desert into Stormhaven where you were before. You should have this teleport unlocked from your other grinding, so you can just simply go over this bridge, and I can show you how to do that now. We have arrived. We're retracing our steps, guys. The next area is going to be from level 38 to level 44, so you do spend quite a good chunk of time here as well. And yep, there it goes. So you just reach a part of the bridge and it just takes you straight into a portal. So this next area is going to be busy also, for sure. Most definitely, almost. The next grinding spot, which is up here, okay map, up here in this is the very furthest point north, and you'll kind of understand when you get there what you're supposed to do. It's a pretty good location to grind in for until level 44 obviously. So we'll head up there now. Okay, so this is the area you want to be in, and this area is massive, so we stuck kind of to this side here in a circle, and the reason for that was this was the best concentration of mobs that we found. It was kind of nice there. It's kind of away from everyone else as well that was on the other side up here, so it does go all along the road up to here is this huge area full of mobs grouped up like this. I'm not going to go in there because I might get myself killed. I don't have any AoEs at the minute. And you should have a pretty good time up there until level 44, where you can move on. Hopefully it won't be too busy and the experience will be enjoyable for you. And the final location is actually going to be in Coldharbour, the same areas as in my other video for the Aldmeri Dominion, so you can either check that out, or I'm going to put how to get to Coldharbour in the description below as well, so you guys can figure that out. But I'll just show you on the map quickly. But the first area is going to be in here, in this lava pit in a way, and you can actually, if you can see, I don't know, if you follow this middle strip of dirt, it's very skinny, in the lava pit, you'll get led to the entrance to this place called the Black Forge, and in the first room, there's a big room, there's loads of mobs around there. It's actually a really good place to level in, but it's often busy, so if you do find that it's not going very well, just head up here to the Cliffs of Failure, and this is the Hollowed City, so that's where you start out in. You can just walk up there. Not working well, you can hopefully not really any teleports up that way, so you have to run back and go up here to the Cliffs of Failure. There's a couple of portals to go through. Once you reach the big area where all the mobs are, that's your place to grind. There's also 3 branched off platforms that you can go into that have more mobs if you're having trouble with other people grinding there. So that's generally the level 1 to 50 guide on grinding locations for the Daggerfall Covenant, and stay tuned for more videos, they are coming. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the support so far. I've got a few likes, it's very much appreciated, and I hope you guys have a really good day or night or morning, whatever.